The society we live in today is so fast-paced that unforeseen financial needs can occur at any time. The ability to secure a loan in a timely manner is essential, regardless of whether the loan is being used for personal purposes, such as home improvements, medical situations, or business operations. In order to cater to a wide range of requirements, the reputed lending organization known as Abound provides a variety of loan packages. In spite of this, one of the most pressing concerns of prospective borrowers is the length of time it takes to obtain a loan from Abound Corporation. In the following video, we will delve into the loan process with Abound and investigate the elements that influence the amount of time it takes to obtain a loan application. Before diving into the specifics of how long it takes to get a loan from Abound, it is necessary to have a solid understanding of the organizational structure of the company. This commitment to providing individuals and businesses with financing options that are both flexible and easily accessible has earned Abound a reputation for excellence. Because it offers a wide variety of loan options and offers interest rates that are competitive, Abound has been a popular choice among borrowers who are looking for financial aid. The procedure of applying for a loan with Abound is often the first step in the route towards accomplishing this goal. Applicants to Abound are required to supply necessary information in order for the company to evaluate their eligibility and creditworthiness, just like the majority of other lending institutions. If you are looking for a personal loan, a loan for your business, or a mortgage, the application procedure could be different depending on the sort of loan you are looking for. The length of time it takes to obtain a loan from Abound is determined by a number of different factors, including the following. 1. Application completeness. The amount of time it takes to process the loan application is significantly impacted by how complete and accurate it is. Due to the possibility that Abound's underwriters will need to request additional information or clarification, applications that are either incomplete or incorrect may result in delays. 2. Creditworthiness. A substantial part of the process of approving a loan is determined by the applicant's credit history and score. In comparison to borrowers who have a limited or poor credit history, individuals who have great credit profiles are more likely to gain approval in a shorter amount of time. For the purpose of determining the level of risk that is connected with lending, the underwriting team at Abound evaluates the applicant's creditworthiness. 3. Loan amount. It is also possible for the processing time to be affected by the amount of the loan petition. Because smaller loans often entail less inspection and documentation, the approval procedure for smaller loans may be completed more quickly than the approval process for larger loans. 4. Documentation. For the processing of loans, the submission of the necessary papers is absolutely necessary. In order to be considered, applicants are required to submit supporting documentation, which may include evidence of income, identification, and collateral, if needed. If the relevant documents is not submitted in a timely manner, it may result in delays in the approval of the loan. 5. Underwriting process. Abound's underwriting team will conduct an evaluation of the applicant's financial profile, creditworthiness, and risk factors once they have received the application and any supporting papers. It is possible that the entire processing time will be lengthened due to the depth of the underwriting process, which guarantees responsible policies about lending. 6. Loan type. There is also a correlation between the sort of loan that is being sought for and the approval timeline. Complex loans, such as mortgages or business loans, typically require more detailed evaluations, and as a result, they may take longer to approve. Personal loans, on the other hand, may have processing periods that are substantially quicker. Typical timeline for loan approval. In spite of the fact that the precise timetable for loan approval with Abound can change depending on the elements that were discussed earlier, the following is an example of a broad illustration of the process. Submission of the application. Applicants are required to fill out the loan application and submit it together with the necessary verification documents. Initial evaluation. In order to guarantee that the application is accurate and comprehensive, the staff at Abound does an initial evaluation of the application. Credit check. A credit check is typically carried out in order to evaluate the applicant's creditworthiness and ascertain the level of risk that is associated with the loan. The application is subjected to a thorough underwriting process during which the applicant's eligibility is evaluated, and it is determined whether or not the applicant is eligible for the loan. Notification of approval or denial. Abound will inform the applicant of the loan approval or denial based on the underwriting evaluation. When the loan is granted, the borrower is informed of the terms and conditions that are associated with the loan. After the borrower has accepted the terms of the loan, the monies will be transferred to the account that has been chosen for the borrower. Tips for expedited loan approval. Although the process of loan approval with Abound adheres to a predetermined timeframe, borrowers have the ability to take the following actions in order to speed up the process. Make certain that all of the necessary documentation is given in a timely and accurate manner. To improve your creditworthiness, it is important to keep a positive credit history. Make sure that the loan amounts and terms are appropriate for your current financial situation. It is important to maintain communication with the representatives of Abound in order to swiftly answer any questions or issues. Obtaining a loan from Abound requires going through a methodical process that not only meets the borrower's financial requirements, but also guarantees that responsible lending standards are followed. Abound is committed to providing its customers with services that are both efficient and transparent, despite the fact that the actual amount of time it takes to obtain a loan might vary depending on a number of criteria, such as the completeness of the application, the creditworthiness of the applicant, and the type of loan. Borrowers can navigate the road of lending with confidence and clarity if they have a solid understanding of the loan application process and the elements that influence the approval time.